Guys, so we kind of got a little problem here. And well, most confusing thing that to ever happen in this series so far, the Boston Celtics just beat the all-time Chicago Bulls, fam. Unrealistic. That don't even make sense, fam. They're 15-2 because of that. You can't be serious, fam. Now the Hornets, that's another story. They a good team. Not gonna front. LaMelo Ball is gonna be on our team after this. Can we do some trades over here? Let me see something. I know we can do trades or something. Guess not. I mean, they're on my team, so LaMelo gonna be on our team. Okay, guys? He gonna be on our team at some point. But until then, let's get it in. LaMelo. It's over, fam. Set the lineups. I'm not about to sit here and keep listening to that shit. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. No, 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 no. Actually, I think he should be guarded. Yeah. Yeah. That's smart. He should be guarded.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Dear Lord, that hurts so much.
The Hornets making their grand entrance earlier. Looking good. Confident they can get the job done in front of their home crowd.
Oh, no, yeah, about that.
Beautiful look at downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City, where we're coming to you today. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Gordon Hayward signed with Charlotte last season. He said we're anything but older and veteran, but we keep finding ways to win in clutch situations. That's something to build on. Each day, each game, we're getting better. We do that, and the results will take care of themselves. Guys, back to you.
Well, they are fun to watch, certainly, David. Thanks. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Allen. Antetokounmpo is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Curry in at the 1. And for Charlotte, out in the wings.
Act like I didn't just push right through Curry.
Post pairing is Washington along with Zeller. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Taking a look at the Hornets.
Look at Joel LaVine. Dang, ya doo-doo. Hold on. Bro, the Bulls are cleaning house, fam. They're the #1 team in the Eastern Conference. Literally. Ayo. Come on. And the Suns or the Bulls might be going to the finals if Golden State don't start going crazy again. Looks like they not, but you don't know what's gonna happen. And it's worse, they have home court advantage. Even though it's D+, it's gonna be A+ to me.
Now here's Curry. Allen outside, launches it. A rebound.
I'm not gonna lie, I knew I missed that shot already. As soon as they went past the line, it was over.
By Washington, and here are the Hornets now. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
What?
Allen surveying the D. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
What a look from Steph Curry. Just shredding defenses with pinpoint passes to open teammates.
Now the pass to Hayward. Back to Rozier. 6 to shoot.
Lock him down.
Takes it inside.
How did he just walk past y'all?
He's out of the blocks fast.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in.
My
He
guy
wanted to
is
make a
6'5".
Pass to Zeller. Hayward outside. And Hayward.
He barely got that.
Very effective off the bounce. Gordon Hayward doesn't care who's in his way.
Gone 1 or 2 from long range.
What?
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here. Both good from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Allen against Ball. Pass to Rozier. Shoots over Curry. And he overshot that one, missing.
You expect
Ain't no
him
way
to
2K
make
gonna
that,
let you shoot over Curry.
especially from that distance.
I know how 2K is. They ain't gonna let that happen.
Allen for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Ooh.
Allen's got 8 points. Hornets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And the official signaled the backcourt violation.
Got
Not very
him.
careful there.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
From deep 3-point range, that
I should have got a green there.
one doesn't drop. And
That was
Hornets
on the
going
line.
other way. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Well, when you're
I can't
facing
even
a
hear
team
myself
that's
talking. That's the
feeding off
worst
the crowd's
part.
energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
That's the thing about
It
wearing
looked like there
headphones.
were
You don't want to be
communication
loud, but you got to be
breakdowns
careful.
all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Look at LaMelo cheating.
From deep, the long distance.
I could make that
lead.
other one, but I made that one,
11
which is
points
the
in the
exact
game.
same one and
he
also
likes to
farther.
get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Rozier kicks the ball. To end the run. The putback. Great position.
Okay, LaMelo.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Allen against Hayward. Bricks the aggressive dunk attempt.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Zeller. And oh,
Give me
the
that.
block shot grabs it out of the air. On the wing, Levine.
What?
Allen
Okay.
for the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5
He passed
for
it back.
8 night shooting.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Get out.
1:36 left here in the opening quarter. Biyombo finds Graham. Now Monk. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
And one of the more underrated.
Why was he
elements
moving faster
of this
than I
game
was?
is This is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish,
Ooh.
even with the contact. They have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
I love
Already
this
ahead
game
by double digits, trying to run away
because it makes
and
me
not look back.
angry.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Ooh,
Wasted
and that's
no
a shooting
time on
foul
that
they didn't call.
19 points for Allen.
And you can tell he's looking
Look at me
for
glitching.
his shot. He just
missed
believes
it.
in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
McDaniels dishes to Bridges. Here's Monk. Nice pass.
Oh, they cheating,
Perfectly
man.
for the layup.
Fucking cheating.
Monk's got his
Bullshit
second
game.
bucket of the night. Allen outside. Fires for three. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Graham. Passes it to Monk.
Monk.
Bridges with it to the middle. And then Diambo with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Up by 12. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
I'm gonna have to shoot
And
short in
a
the
charging
quarters.
attacking style for Giannis. He knows he'll absorb some contact along the way.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think I have great teammates that always talk to me and tell me.
And such a fierce competitor. But Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game two. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Stephen Curry, Antetokounmpo out there with Jokic. Then there's Allen. And it's
Bang.
Levine at the small forward spot.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters.
That quick draw.
Baskets they've allowed.
It'll save your life.
Here's Bridges. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed. You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
From deep three-point range, that's good from Allen on the assist by Curry. Allen's got 10 points in the quarter.
Excuse me.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And the Hornets call.
I don't know how I made that last shot. I was
Time here.
scared.
Look at the chosen one.
What?
He's been playing really well.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Allen against Ball. Over Allen. Charlotte no good that time either. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Giannis passes to Allen. From the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 35 points for Allen.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And Zeller kicks to Hayward. And that'll be
I
2
don't
free throws
care.
coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
That's an area where Hayward has really improved, earning trips to the line.
Hayward hits them both. Gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Allen outside. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo.
No.
That
Why would he shoot that?
doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Hornets trail by 21.
There's no
Here's
way.
Hayward.
I knew it.
Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Allen with it. He has 35.
Back up, everybody.
From outside
Bang.
the arc. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Ball.
Yeah, they're getting speed
With
boost.
the bucket.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
What are you doing? Giannis, guard him.
Allen outside. And again for 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Giannis didn't even guard him the
third
first time.
most three-point
And
field
barely
goals in
did it the
single
second
game
time.
Playoff history. Ball, the pass to Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time.
Whoever was supposed to guard him
Rozier's got
really
5 now.
is about to get fired.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Well,
Allen for 3. Good. Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. And the Hornets call time here.
I've already about to break
And the
my
Hornets
own
making a
record.
change here. Bridges checks in. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets.
Let's go.
And the pass to Rozier. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Allen against Ball. Pulls up.
Yo.
Allen shot is off. The Hornets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Let's go.
Gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. And the basket by Curry.
The floater is a tough shot, and Stephen Curry has mastered it.
Rozier against Curry.
My move.
Now Rozier. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Jokic. Allen inside the three-point line. And the last second attempt does not go in for.
It's a bullshit-ass game. When you pull back, it's so delayed, it's ridiculous.
We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Don't look at me like that, camera. That's how you know the game glitched. It just froze. Where's Shaq and Kenny and him?
Checking out the visiting team. They're in a perfect position to grab a hold of
Man, I
this
can
series,
care less
up
about
1-0 already.
Oh, my neck.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
There must be ice water in his veins.
Hold up. Oh, my back. Oh. Oh.
Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
That may be just the beginning. He might try to carry this team across the finish line himself.
Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Post pairing is Washington along with Zeller. And it's Ball in at the 5.
Hey, yo, he
that's
actually
who
almost
James
got him.
Rodrigo starts the second half with. Here's Giannis.
No.
And there it is for him.
So
Bro.
strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Allen against Ball. Pass to Rozier. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Giannis.
General passing the
Antetokounmpo's got
ball.
his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Bro.
Allen shot his
What
off.
was that?
The Hornets shooting just 35%.
You click it. If you move just a little too far, your character's gonna go flying. And that's that I don't get what just happened there.
Pass to Rozier.
They're trying to get it to LaMelo.
The tray. And it's Rozier again missing. Nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Allen for three.
Bang!
From distance.
I don't know how I did
Incredible
that.
shooting display, if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that?
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of that.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
That sounds like
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rozier with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Zeller trying to free himself.
golly, that was a block.
He's been way
What?
off with his shot all evening long.
Count that.
What is going on, fam? I lost the ball out of no. Hold on, fam. Nah, you know I don't usually do this, but that was some weird crap. That was drugs. Did he kick it? He kicked the ball into his knee. Sorry, I had to sneeze.
And that's now 6 points for Giannis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Washington kicks the ball. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
They have been board dominant in this game.
Dang.
It's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Ball's got 6 points.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Allen for the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Ball against Allen. Passes it to Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Rozier's got his third basket of the night.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Allen for three. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
Really?
Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
Really?
Drops in the floater. Rozier's got 5 points.
They don't
now
tell
in
me
the
that's
quarter.
the guy I was
And this
supposed to
is
guard
why you
at,
gave
bro. Look
Hayward
at the
big
lag.
money, not just a score in this offense.
He's trying to steal
Rozier
it.
against Allen.
I see what he's doing,
A
but
three
it's
ball.
just not working.
And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's sent back by Jokic. And Paul with the block. Rozier looking around. Hayward passes the ball. Floats one up, and that one drops. That's now 8 points for LaMelo Ball.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense.
I didn't even
for
plan
when
that,
to
and I
take
didn't even
that
see
jump.
Jokic in
This
there.
is who you want leading that play.
The camera
A
changed so
sure
many dang
passer
times.
with great awareness.
It's just
5
you
seconds
just
separating
lose
the
it.
shot and game clocks. Here's
Really?
Rozier. The shot that
Are
time.
you serious?
Not on target. Curry with the defensive effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Allen outside. There's the three. Good. Another from three.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly live from
Hold on, I
Spectrum
need to
Center.
check something. I need to check
And
something.
let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So
Yeah, I
many
like
good
this.
point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. So, and again for three.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement, one that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And honestly, I can't remember the last time I saw a player this hot from this deep.
In the playoffs, no less. How about that? He's having a historic night.
Man, oh man, he's putting on a show. This may be the best long-range shooting display I have ever seen.
The pass to Biyombo. Now,
Oh,
here's
so
Monk,
out.
guarded
Get
by
back into the
Curry.
groove. They're getting it again. They
11
keep
feet
getting it.
away. Good defense by Jokic. Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And good. He hits it again.
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
Greg, he is now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game. Now, here's McDaniels. Guarded by Levine. The jump hook, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Allen against Martin. Shot to stop the run.
Oh, not a chance.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10
Pass
tonight
me the
with that last one.
ball.
Allen for three.
Oh my God, no.
They get the rebound. Jokic on the
Thank
foul.
you.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on
I
the
hate that.
offensive
That was a
glass
horrible
there
camera angle.
for the
My eyes
second
hurt.
chance hoop.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to McDaniels.
They tried to get a charging foul.
Good defense by Jokic. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Allen for the three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's McDaniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wait, I don't think that was
I'll
Zach.
tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Martin's checked in for Martin. That one is no good. Gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Allen outside. This one for 3. And again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Martin, the pass to Monk. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
And a lot of attention on
Let's go.
Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs. And
Now, that was a
every
block and it
possession
went through
and
me.
Defensive stop matters.
Oh, hold
Allen
on.
kicks to Jokic.
All right, guard for me. Thank you.
Allen outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. It's stolen by Curry. Lets it go from deep. And got it! Another basket.
His scoring tonight, just mind-blowing.
And he's nearing first all-time in scoring in a playoff game. Unbelievable. Martin against Allen. Monk for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Classy. Allen, that's good.
Bang.
They have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Martin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No, he didn't.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that one falls for Martin.
I know who
Martin's
it went
checked in
on, and they lied.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
2K.
And so
You
here's
cheating.
Charlotte. Trying his luck from deep. The shot, no good. Allen with it. And it's
What?
Martin picking him up. And they get it back. Offensive rebound.
Give it to me.
And
Give it to me.
double up Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Allen for the three. It's free.
So the game was to start. Wait, 8, 3. Wait, 9.
Rebounded by Charlotte.
Let them make this next shot.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Foul, foul, foul.
That's good from Martin. So he gets them both. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Allen drives in. Again, what an avalanche! And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution. But let's see out of the timeout.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game. The chosen one. Hits it again. Wow.
I did it. Let's go.
All-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
I mean, what a night to remember. And for those of us who are lucky enough to witness it, I'm sure we will never forget this.
And a moment now for him to just kind of soak it all in the midst of this incredible offensive performance.
Well, Greg rising to the occasion. All eyes are on him.
I don't know if I've ever seen this. Somebody scoring the basketball with this much ease. Nobody can slow him down.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't a great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And now let's catch up with David.
All right.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference.
Yo, my character just did the impossible, fam. He just did the impossible. You saw it. We all saw it. I'm John Cena. It's the O to K. It's me, your boy, KingJonte.